Hello and welcome everyone to Match Day Live here at Anfield Index. Liverpool in Champions League action again, and let's hope Liverpool a disappointing week. Well, it's been a disappointing last couple of weeks, really, in all honesty. But Liverpool need to get back to winning ways, and winning ways very quickly as well. If Liverpool do sustain our fifth defeat tonight, it'd be the first time since I think it was 53-54 season that Liverpool would have lost 5 consecutive games, which would have been, it's extremely disappointing really as well, Reds. But let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. As you can see there, Mamardashvili, Frimpong, Kanate, Virgil van Dijk, Andy Robertson, Curtis Jones, Dominic Szoboszlai, Florian Wirtz, Ekatike, Isaac and Gakpo. Mohamed Salah is on the bench. The bench, Woodman, Meniscus, Bradley, Gomez, Kirkes, McAllister, Endo, Chiesa, Salah and Rio Engamua as well. But Reds, we just need to win tonight. It's not as easy as just saying, just win tonight, Reds. But we'll have a little look in terms of the setup. It'll be very interesting. I know, obviously, you've been on social media, a lot of debate coming into this game, especially over the last 20 minutes, is how structurally Liverpool will be very much setting up going into the game tonight. I'm never not happy to see Salah in the starting 11. He is one of the greatest ever players to ever wear the Liverpool shirt, but the Egyptian is going through a very difficult period in regards to his form as well, as are quite a lot of these current Liverpool players as well. So Arne Slot heavily rotated 2 back-to-back games in the Champions League that Mohamed Salah is not in the starting 11 as well, but where needs must, Arne thought if he thinks it's beneficial just for this match week, that Mo is just giving a little bit of a breather off the bench, and most importantly to get a result over the line as well just this evening, because we've got a whole squad that we need to rotate with, and yeah, we need to heavily rotate to really just try and do something, try and freshen it up really as well. But we go straight into the starting 11 in regards to the setup for both sides. We'll start with obviously the home side. We mentioned the Liverpool team anyway, but having a little look at the Frankfurt side, you've got Zeta, obviously the goalkeeper, their back line of Christiansen, the former Leeds player as well, played in Austria, the right back, number 13, Amende, Koch as well, Theatre, Goethe, Larson, and the forward 4 as well is Knuff, Duan and Brown and Bohoya as well. Obviously the Japanese winger Doan, very very tremendous footballer anyway. Watched him a couple of times, especially in the World Cup as well, obviously the year in which obviously Argentina did win. I think the Japanese national side is really good, but the setup at the minute, Reds, where you're anticipating Ekatike to play, is it going to be a 3-back, a 4-back? We've got it set up as Frimpong at the right back, obviously Robinson playing down the left, Szoboszlai and Jones in the double pivot, Wirtz, Ekatike. At the minute, it's looking like he might be playing off the right, but we'll find out in the first couple of seconds of the game as it is starting. But there's a lot of variability really in regards to the Liverpool starting 11, in regards to who comes in, who comes out as well. Possibility of playing a back 3, obviously using Frimpong, Gakpo playing down that left-hand channel a bit more wider as well. But yeah, it's even playing with 2 forward strikers as well through the middle. But as we know, there'll be heavy rotation for Liverpool as well. But Reds, if you are new to Anfield Index and first time tuning in, make sure you do hit that subscribe button down below as well. We've got plenty of shows this evening following the full-time whistle, as always, across all platforms really with regards to Anfield Index. If you are an Anfield Index Pro member, head over to the Pro version. Obviously, we'll get the full entirety of the post-match Raw this evening. It'll be Trev and Dave and the lads taking you through their analysis after the full-time whistle. And let's hope all of us, every single one of us, are speaking about a phenomenal performance away from home in the European competition as well, because we certainly do need it. Let's hope the rotation of different players coming in and out as well, because it was very much needed really as well. But let us know your score predictions in the comment section below as well, Reds. Liverpool need to win. Steve's going, yeah, of course we do, mate. As I said, that statistic coming into this game is absolutely ridiculous. When I first seen that, it's crazy, but that is football as well, and especially off the back of tonight's performance. If Liverpool don't get it over the line, I spoke to you at the weekend. You know my thoughts. If you're regular on the channel as well, I'm not going to be one that's going to be jumping to quick conclusions. I'll be disappointed, of course I will, but everyone's entitled to their own view on the game as well, and I think there'll be very varying different views as well on the watch along as well in the comments, and rightly so. Get your comments in, but yeah, there's certainly a massive job, a task in hand, really, not just for this tonight, but going into the next couple of weeks, couple of months as well for Arne Slot. This is where he's going to be making his money, and certainly he's made one of the biggest decisions in the last couple of weeks in terms of dropping Mohamed Salah where needs must. It's been done, it's dusted really, in regards to dropping him. It's good to see in terms of Arne Slot. You see many managers try and bring in some players or have a bit of favouritism as well for certain individual players. But yeah, it was much needed. And Salah, Salah, he's played literally every single game for the best part of the last 7-8 years. He obviously scored that double with Egypt on the international break as well, just gone. So yeah, you know what the reports will be after the full-time whistle and all that. Like, trying to get clicks and generation of media. I'll post as well. If the story is Liverpool, I don't want to be thinking about it really, but if the reality does dawn that Liverpool do lose tonight, I think the pressure will already mounted on the players, but that's part and parcel of wearing this shirt at Liverpool. And Arne Slot spoke on the VT before the game. He knows the pressure coming into the football club. Obviously done really well. We done really well. Everyone did really well last year in terms of winning a league title. But that is the expectation of being manager, being a player as well. We're on such a big, massive high. It's really crucial that Liverpool don't succumb in the next couple of seasons to dropping those levels, dropping those standards as well. But all those players know. But I think if Arne Slot could play up front last week against Manchester United, I think he'd love to score a couple of those goals. But at the end of the day, of course, Arne, he's rotated the squad in certain areas tonight. But it comes down to the fundamental players, as it is always the case as well. The players need to take the opportunities tonight, and we need to be seeing a much better performance from absolutely everyone, really. And fingers crossed we get that, but we've been saying that for the last couple of weeks as well. But yeah, certainly we need to be seeing a better performance, because if anyone is not aware of Bundesliga football as well, Frankfurt obviously done really well last season. They've done really well as a football club in terms of selling players. I think you go around European competition as well, Frankfurt, in terms of the expenditure that is being generated, the money wise as well, in terms of obviously selling Luka Jovic to obviously Real Madrid all those years ago, Sebastian Haller to Man United, to West Ham United anyway. Obviously Marmoush last season leaving the German-based side as well to join Manchester City for very much a pretty penny as well. And of course Hugo Ekitike going to Liverpool for a very large sum, but he's a lad with a lot of talent. But what they do really well, Frankfurt, especially over the last couple of seasons as well, is just taking an opportunity in the market, and they're a very efficient, well-run football club. But I think that's very much the case within German football as well, the way in which the structure the football club's fan base, like the ownership structure in Germany as well. We know how it works. The fans have a massive say in the majority of them. Obviously, it was in terms of when Leipzig got taken over, and obviously Wolfsburg as well in the past, there was big grumblings really in regards to their structure and the ownership of their clubs as well. But yeah, they run really well, and it was massive for that last season in terms of what they've done. Dino Topsmuller as well, obviously done really well last season, qualification for the Champions League, especially look at Leverkusen, but Frankfurt, the way they can play, certainly will be causing Liverpool potentially, hopefully not, but this chat's big scorers in the Bundesliga, second highest goal scorers in the Bundesliga so far this season, but the second low in terms of goals conceded, they rank second in regards to the second from bottom in regards to goals conceded, which is absolutely staggering, really, in regards. But a bit of a very basketball side. What those statistics straight away. Hopefully, we don't see a basketball game tonight where there's about 10 goals apiece or whatever, something crazy. But yeah, it's 5-5 or something mad. Hopefully that's not the case, but you know what they're going to bring, an attacking sense. Obviously we went through the starting 11 as well, but Mario Götze, really good to see him back playing football as well, obviously after the injury and in terms of what he's been through over the last 5-6 years as well, to regain his starting 11 berth and just come back to football in general as well. Really positive. I think obviously this when I was certainly younger, I remember watching to get that last minute winner in the World Cup as well, and a very famous long stretching ball at the far stick to get on the end of it as well, and the rest is history really. But yeah, he's how old Götze now? He's probably similar age in around to me as well. Well, yeah, slightly older, 33 years old. But yeah, I think we all remember the Götze that broke onto the scene in the early years in Bundesliga, and obviously for Borussia Dortmund as well, and certainly a top talent. But he's regained his confidence, he's regained his belief as well since going to Frankfurt now as well, which is always well and good. Duan as well. But yeah, they're number 19 in terms of leading the line really for Frankfurt. But there's been, as we said, a lot of rotation with regards to obviously a lot of their players leaving this season. But I think in terms of the top goal scorer in the Bundesliga for them this season, as obviously Can Uzun, obviously got 5 goals in the Bundesliga. Their replacement for Hugo Ekitike, Jonathan Bukarat. I do apologise on some of the pronunciation chats as well, but obviously he's not leading the line for Frankfurt this evening. But there's an interesting couple of players to keep an eye on as well. But Can Uzun, obviously goals and assists, 8 registered in the Bundesliga this season, so he's their biggest creative threat in regards to the Bundesliga football this season. But yeah, a very young side with regards to a little bit of a sprinkling of a bit more of a maturity of the senior players as well. But yeah, you just look at some of the fixtures that they've had so far this season. 2 weeks ago, they got beat 3-0 by Bayern Munich. Obviously, Bayern are doing really well. Obviously, Vincent Kompany's just recently got a new contract extension, which is very much fully deserved. Obviously, did recently this week, drew away from home against Freiburg on the 19th of October as well. So yeah, and a big 5-1 loss against Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid got heavily beaten last night by Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium as well. But yeah, a bit strange that we're playing the team in Frankfurt that have played the 2 teams that we've played in the Champions League, which is a bit of a weird one anyway. But obviously Frankfurt did get heavily battered by Atletico Madrid not too long ago on match week 2, and yeah, they absolutely battered Galatasaray as well. So it's one of them, a very mixed bag. Yeah, so Frankfurt beat that Galatasaray side that we played 5-1. So it's a bit of a weird fixtures as well anyway. But yeah, big scorers, as we said. There's gonna be a lot of goals in this, but hopefully Liverpool are more. The goals are coming from us anyway, so yeah, some of them. Big up there, Steve. Yeah, I've seen some of those comments, mate, and people are entitled to their own thoughts as well. The pressure will be massively ramping up anyway. I personally won't be saying that, but I can understand why certain Liverpool fans, especially if we do get beat tonight, we'll have those thoughts as well, because as I said top of the show, 1950, you have to go all the way back until 1953-54 season that Liverpool had been defeated 5 games on the bounce but that's what it'll be. It's crazy, but the expectation levels of this football club are, and Arnie knows himself that you need to win every single game. And yeah, I think the main thing coming into tonight's game, obviously the result is absolutely paramount as well. But as well as just the result, I think all of us, me certainly as well, we want to be seeing a massively improved performance in terms of players coming in, playing a bit more consistent, but it's confidence in life as well, really, isn't it, Reds? But most importantly in football, you need to be confident. And Liverpool, over the last couple of weeks, last couple of months, we haven't been good enough. But so many players within this squad are low on confidence. But a big win tonight will do everyone the world of good, and most importantly the manager and certainly the team and the football club as well, because the lads need us, and we'll get behind them again tonight. It was great seeing some great videos as always of the travelling cop enjoying themselves in Frankfurt, which is always the case as well, doing a tremendous job singing and dancing, and Frankfurt seems to have never been, but judging from all the videos and documentaries I've seen, a tremendous place anyway. They love the football, and certainly if anyone's ever been to a Bundesliga game, it's really good. They celebrate football in the right way, and proper great culture within German football, absolutely everything as well. But Reds, let us know your score prediction. It's good luck if anyone gets the score prediction right tonight, because heavily scoring goals galore as well. But yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a very open game with both sides playing. It's been a weird season for Liverpool in terms of the last couple of weeks as well, not being good enough. But in terms of statistically, Frankfurt, I think where did they find themselves in terms of, it's quite seventh in the Bundesliga. Played 7, won 3, drawn 1, and lost 3 as well. Scored 19 and conceded 18 as well. So it's just a very mixed bag, really. And I think when you analyse Liverpool, good going forward, poor really defensively so far for Liverpool this season as well, and doesn't get any easier as well because the games are coming thick and fast. So for their standard and the money that has been generated into their football club as well, you'd expect much more better improved. But players in terms of, we mentioned some of the players that have come in to the football club so far this season. Duan come from Freiburg. Obviously, plays the Japanese right winger as well. Joined from Freiburg, this season. Rasmus Christensen, former Leeds player. He's just joined recently in the summer. Michy Batshuayi, he's still going anyway. So he's been absolutely everywhere. Obviously, did play in the Bundesliga for a very long time ago. Obviously, Borussia Dortmund as well. But Arthur Theatre, obviously the centre half, did play for Rennes. Ali Wai, the striker, signed, I think it was for a fee in the region of 23 million from Marseille. So they've spent the money really, and especially when you're getting that amount of money that has been generated from the likes of Hugo Ekitike and some other players as well. You need to bring the quality in as well. So but Michael Zitter as well, the goalkeeper, obviously 4 million from Werder Bremen. Werder Bremen doing quite well in the Bundesliga so far this season. Couple of rotation, obviously, but the main one, players coming out of the football club in regards to Frankfurt, was the big one. Hugo Ekitike for a fee of in the region of 82 million as well. So I'm intrigued coming into this game, Reds. I'm hoping Liverpool win, but just going to be a bit of a mad one. And you know me, chatter, a regular viewer or listener as well, and or watcher or whatever, in terms of these. Just got to keep on going, soldier through these difficult results as well. Get behind the Reds, as we always do. Every single Liverpool fan does. It's a difficult period now, but we've got to get through it together as a football club, as a fan base as well. Of course, everyone will have different varying opinions, but we all respect each other's opinions as well, and that's very important. And we can gauge very much the frustration post-match as well. But we need to win. We absolutely need to as well. But let us know your score prediction. Thoughts on the starting 11 as well, Reds. Are you surprised by one or two players not starting? Would you have liked to seen a bit more of a heavy rotation in terms of seeing a couple of people shout that maybe Joe Gomez come in and maybe a bit more. But yeah, it's I'm just made up personally, as I said on the Man United watch along chat. I was, if you listen to the commentary, for the 70 minutes I was shouting, "Get Frimpong on, please." But I'm happy he's starting, especially. Just lazy analysts. That's what I'm doing at the minute. You think about Wirtz, you think about Frimpong. They're used to the Bundesliga. We all know that analysis. Poor analysis for me, so I do apologise. But two players that have played against the opposition as well, played in. They'll know exactly the environment that they're coming into as well. Obviously, off the back of winning the league title in the Bundesliga as well. But yeah, it's not as easy as just saying that they've played against the opposition. But I think in terms of their confidence, they'll be a lot more confidence coming into this arena as well, compared to other players that haven't played against the opposition in terms of this evening in Frankfurt. But there's a lot of work to do, and certainly if we're not on it tonight, defensively, we'll get scored past by 3-4 goals fully. They are fully capable of scoring a lot of goals, as we've already alluded to on the show tonight as well, Reds. But yeah, if you haven't already done so, do drop a like on the video as well. As we said, obviously post-match Raw is getting recorded following the full-time whistle this evening. That's obviously available in full if you are an Anfield Index Pro member as well. Obviously, if you do subscribe, it's £7.99 a month if you pay monthly. But if you pay throughout the year in a yearly sum, it comes in at £59.99. Comes in at £4.99 a month. Just as little as a coffee as well, Reds. But that opens up a wider, greater catalogue of great LFC content. Over the 75 free podcasts per month, with over 75 free articles a month. But if you want to dive into more greater analysis as well across the board on Anfield Index, it's not just the YouTube side that we do. There's so much content. So become an Anfield Index Pro member, Reds. Yeah, so much content coming up as well. And yeah, we got Lewis's show after the full-time whistle. He'll be diving into his own analysis on the late night live episode this evening. And let's hope Lewis and all of us are celebrating a result tonight. So make sure you do tune in on the YouTube side, but that will be available on the audio feeds as well, as always, following the conclusion of that show this evening. But Reds, how are we? I say how are we because Liverpool means so much to us, and I'm pretty sure we're all in a bit of a bad mood. I've been for the last couple of weeks as well, really, in regards to, I was going to say months then. It's not been that bad watching Liverpool, but it feels like that. It's been months anyway, but it's only been a couple of weeks where, yeah, and even when we were winning games of football at the beginning of the year, at the beginning of the season, we all knew that we were squeaking past the results as well, getting late. It's always great scoring last-minute winners as well, but in terms of watching a full 95-minute period of this Liverpool side, you want to be seeing better as well. But Reds, let us know your thoughts. Start 11. But as I said, I'm made up to see Frimpong coming in because I think he's got that athleticism and he's got that technical understanding as well. Because, as we always say, it takes us, 10, 20 seconds within the game to see the shape of this Liverpool side. It's all well and good seeing a starting 11, but in terms of actually visualising that starting 11 on the pitch, in terms of the positional play as well, it's really crucial. But just quickly get that starting 11 up for anyone that is tuned in quite late this evening, coming in from work or out and about. As you can see there, Liverpool's team: Mamardashvili, Frimpong, Kanate, Van Dijk, Andy Robbo, the double six pivot, possibly, Dominic Szoboszlai, Curtis Jones, and the forward four attackers for Liverpool from left to right. Gakpo, Florian Wirtz, Ekitike off the right, and Isaac through the middle as well. But Reds, there's plenty of variation that could happen. That could transition into a back three, as we've seen with Andy Robbo in the past, especially for Scotland, tucked in as a left-sided centre-half. That could go to a back three, and then you're pushing Frimpong a bit more high up the pitch down the right, and then possibly even Gakpo off the left-hand side, a bit more wider, and then just play with Ekitike and Wirtz up front. And and then Isaac and Ekatike a bit more high up the pitch, playing as the two number 9s, and then V8 floating in behind. But there's a lot of variation that could possibly happen tonight, Reds, and yeah, just got to be on it. Got to be on it from minute 1, certainly, because if not, we'll certainly get punished this evening as well. But yeah, that's all your comments as well, Reds. Mark saying, I know Slot's taking a lot of stick, but now the players don't look like they're not up for it at the moment. Yeah, confidence is a very funny thing in football, Mark. It flows very differently, and especially there's no more difficult situation, especially while coming off the back of disappointing results. And yeah, it's been a very difficult year for the Reds, and certainly the players as well in the football club. Off the field, but yeah, just got to stick together, and that's what we said at the beginning of the year when we're doing these watch-alongs as well. Stick together in the good moments and the difficult moments. Most importantly, this is where this great football club does in terms of in the difficult moments and the down moments. We stay together and we back our lads and get behind them, because they certainly do need us, and that's what the travelling cop will be doing tonight in Frankfurt. They'll be singing their hearts out. Everyone in the away end, and even everyone around the world as well, you'll be singing their hearts out. But yeah, we'll analyse the game as we always do. Every Liverpool fan will be critical as well, but yeah, what the wavering support from every single Liverpool fan around the globe, and even in the ground, and everyone will get behind them even more. But especially when we're going through difficult moments as well, as we have been over the last couple of weeks and since the beginning of the season as well. Got to stick together. But big up there, Storm. Good morning, all the way from Mongolia. How are we, mates? Big up to the morning Reds as well. If you are waking up early and going into work in the early hours in the morning as well. But that's pure dedication, Storm, and to every single one of you as well, Reds. Absolute legends. Obviously, Mark just saying hello as well. Mark saying can't wait to get Alisson back as well. Yeah, but we've got an able deputy in Mamardashvili, the Georgian goalkeeper. I know, who was it that was done an analysis? One of the former goalkeepers anyway. Someone was heavily criticising Mamardashvili, but it wasn't just Mamardashvili. But yeah, could have should have, could have, would have, really, in regards to that shot. But he certainly got the quality to come in and replace Alisson. But we know Alisson Becker, top 3 goalkeeper over the last 5 for a very long time since he's come into Liverpool. Done really well at Roma, hence why we did buy him as well. But yeah, it's any team in world football would miss the calibre of goalkeeper in Alisson Becker. And yeah, it's much needed. But Mamardashvili, he's got the quality to come in, and we've got to think in the next 5-6 year period as well. Obviously, Alisson's not getting any younger, is he? So yeah, there will come a time and point similar when Salah eventually retires, possibly, or leaves Liverpool in the next couple of seasons anyway. Don't really want to think about that now anyway, but yeah, there will come a time where Alisson will depart Liverpool or retire at Liverpool. And Mamardashvili, he's a big lad himself, 6'6", but yeah, big shoes to fill really in regards to Alisson Becker. But it's good that we brought Mamardashvili in now, and he's learning on a week-to-week basis from one of the best goalkeepers, especially over the last 10-year period as well. One of the greatest goalkeepers Liverpool have had. We've been very blessed to have great goalkeepers down the years, but Alisson Becker is certainly up there as one of the best to don the Liverpool goalkeeper shirt as well. So yeah, it's all about learning for him as well in terms of coming in. And it's difficult when you are changing a back line as well, especially obviously with Kerkez. Obviously Kerkez isn't starting tonight, but against Man United, Frimpong coming in now as well. But changes are needed, but it doesn't help when in terms of trying to build a bit of consistency. But it's never easy when you are losing games of football. Ideally, in an ideal world, an ideal scenario, hopefully fast forward 2 months and we've won a fair amount of games in the future as well. But building that consistent understanding from your goalkeeper, your fullbacks, your centre-halves, it's so much difficult when you are losing games of football and you're trying to rotate quite heavily as well. But hopefully in the future, and it will happen, where we are winning games of football, but there'll be a more stable, settled back line, and that's where the technical understanding will come from. The likes of Kerkez, obviously he's not starting tonight, but Robbo coming in, and that's what you need in the difficult moments as well, Reds. Andy Robbo is defensive solidity, but his maturity of his game in terms of, I think even against Manchester United, we've seen certain individual players as well just making unlike their performances as well. But what you're going to be bringing in terms of, obviously, Andy Robbo coming in, more of a maturity about his game. He's been there, done that, won the Champions League with Liverpool as well. He knows what it's needed, and especially in difficult moments as well. Because we've had difficult moments in terms of poor form, especially under Jurgen Klopp as well. But it's about rectifying that eventually, and we always used to find a way eventually in the Jurgen Klopp years as well. But very different now. But we've got so much attacking talent. Eventually it will all start clicking into place, and then we'll be in a much stronger position. But it starts with a win tonight, and if we can get a win tonight, massive, absolutely massive. And then obviously the games in the next couple of weeks speak for themselves anyway. But yeah, it's part and parcel of being a player at Liverpool Football Club. It comes with an expectation, and the expectation is you've got to win every single game of football as well, Reds. But let's have a little look in terms of the other Champions League games on tonight as well. Obviously, match week 3 of the Champions League. Barca yesterday won 6-1 against Olympiacos. Paphos got another point, which is massive for them. The first outing in the Champions League for their football club. They're currently sat, I think it was like two points already in 3 weeks, which might not seem like a lot, but for a club of their stature was absolutely massive, really. Kirat Almaty as well, that was away from home. We mentioned Atletico Madrid got absolutely battered by Arsenal. Their opening goal was, of course, a set piece. But goal's a goal, really. Can't really complain. I think we'd take a set piece goal, and we'd certainly take a clean sheet from a set. Like the amount of set pieces I'm looking forward to do the watch log, but the actual game itself, really, as always, Reds. Yeah, the set piece specialists in the form of Brentford anyway, and they've just hired the set piece coach as their manager as well, so that's good. So Bayer Leverkusen got absolutely walloped 7-2 at the hands of Paris Saint-Germain. Just big rotation of players and managers even. Yeah, Erik ten Hag did get sacked a couple of weeks ago, but yeah, Bayer Leverkusen, they're a million miles away from where they were under Xabi Alonso as well, which is never good to see. But Borussia Dortmund's 4-2 win away from home against Copenhagen last night. Newcastle winning 3-0 against Jose Mourinho's side. He spoke quite glowingly, Jose, last night about Newcastle in general, but he was just saying about the luxury of the likes of the players to come off the bench in terms of Harvey Barnes, and he was like, we cannot compete. Typical Jose comments anyway, but he's true there. Newcastle are very fortunate that they've got their wealth of money anyway. Obviously 4-0 win for Inter away from Union St. Gilloise. And then Manchester City won 2-0 away from home against Villarreal. Villarreal, quite very informed so far this season in La Liga. Started off really well, and I think that is a massive result. You might think if you don't watch Spanish football, but in terms of City going away from home in the Champions League game against Villarreal, a big result for them. And in terms of the fixtures tonight, Galatasaray won 3-1 at home against Bolo Glint as well, so they've obviously got 2 big results already on the board. They're currently on 6 points, and Athletic Club 3-1 at home against Karabag. Karabag as well. Liverpool will be playing Karabag at the back end of the Champions League group stage as well. So yeah, it needs points a must already. So, and in terms of some of the fixtures that you've got this evening, the main one that we're looking at is obviously the Liverpool game tonight, but some of the interesting games, you've got Bayern at home against Club Brugge, Chelsea at home against Ajax, Johnny Heitinger's side going away at the Bridge, Tottenham away at Monaco. Going to be a difficult game for them, and probably one of the fixtures of this weekend is, of course, going to be Real Madrid at home against Juve as well, Sporting Marseille. But the main one we cared about is the big one, Liverpool versus Frankfurt. Liverpool playing away from home this evening. But Eds, how's your nerves? Main thing as well. I'm massively stressing going into this game, like all of us. But you'd like to hope Liverpool can put on a stellar performance as well. It's very much needed as well. That's just everyone just chatting amongst each other in the live comments as well. But big up there, Jav as well. How are we, bud? Good luck, Reds, to all yous as well, wherever you are watching. We need to be close to catch them as well. Yeah, but the main thing is, hopefully Liverpool can salvage a lot more of our form in regards to what we showed last year coming into this year. We'd not been on it straight away, but if City or Arsenal do falter in the Premier League, Liverpool need to be there to capitalise and regain that advantage back on the likes of Arsenal as well. City had their beginning of the season blips, and Liverpool are having our blip at the minute. It's been a big blip, but when the opportunity does arrive, when City or Arsenal, hopefully both teams do falter at the same time, and then just allows Liverpool to come in. But the main thing is that, as always, we've just got to focus on ourselves and just get back to winning ways, and ideally just let our football do the talking. It's no well and good looking at other teams and seeing them if they are dropping points, but it doesn't help when Liverpool, at the minute, the last 4 fixtures, have really faltered as well. So just focus on ourselves, let our football do the talking, and let our points do the talking as well, especially in the Champions League. Steve saying he's nervous for the game. Of course, Reds, if not an avid watcher of the Bundesliga, do you like to score a lot of goals? And it's going to be from already this season, 19 goals scored, 18 goals conceded in the Bundesliga, scored 5 past Galatasaray on match week 1 of the Champions League as well. So yeah, it's going to be one of them really. Mark chat. Yeah, I'll try and quickly chat. Do you know the capacity? Oh, there you go. Got it on my notes. 59,500. The Duschbash Bank Park as well. I do apologise on the pronunciation of that, but the Bank Park in Frankfurt in Germany anyway. But you'll quite find that the German, well-run German side anyway, but a lot of big capacity stadiums in the Bundesliga anyway, and certainly Frankfurt's up there. Obviously, you've got to look at the Dortmund stadium as well. Obviously, their seats do retract in terms of the capacity of the European games does become a lot more bigger in European games. The famous yellow wall in the Signal Iduna Park as well. And obviously, I think Hamburg Stadium's quite big as well. Good to see Hamburg back in the Bundesliga for the first time in a very long time. Obviously, a very famous football club in Germany as well, especially for Keegan going over there, winning two Ballon d'Ors as well. So yeah, it's Liverpool with that, but yeah, they've struggled massively for Hamburg trying to get back into the Bundesliga top flight, but eventually they got it done last year. And they eventually are, and I think a club of the size of Hamburg deserves to be in the Bundesliga, but you never know. But they are back in as well. Obviously, Frankfurt are in the tunnel now. We are fastly approaching kickoff. 4 minutes away from kickoff, Reds. But if you haven't already done so, make sure you do hit that subscribe button down below as well, Reds. And fingers crossed, the Reds can just get a result tonight. Get the 3 points, Reds. But it's going to be an extremely difficult game tonight. But if you want to be winning the Champions League, you've got to beat the best anyway. But as we've seen with the likes of Paris Saint-Germain, Real Madrid last season, sadly we ended up playing, as we all know, one of the lower ranked teams that turned out to be PSG. But yeah, ideally you want to be seeing Liverpool qualifying the top 8 anyway, but at the end of the day, Paris Saint-Germain did have to play that extra game in the knockouts as well, but at the end of the day they won the competition last year. And yeah, Liverpool, even when we won the Champions League under Jurgen Klopp, remember that year, we were absolutely atrocious away from home. Obviously that was a different format in that stage as well, but it's no matches are given in European competition. You've got to earn your right to win 3 points in every single game. And yeah, tell you, it's great. Tell you, massive stadium and all black and white scarves as well, which is great to see. Yeah, very well, big support in Germany. I just love the way it's ran in Germany as well. We all know As I said before, top of the show, they're well structured, well organised, and well supported, most importantly. I'd say in terms of European competition, in terms of the support, of course, the Premier League is massive in itself, but I think the way they handle themselves in Germany, the fans, the ownership structure as well, it's absolutely tip-top, spot on as well. But a big night for Curtis Jones as well tonight, chat. I'm made up. I don't know how you feel, Reds. Much needed. I think even when we've gone through a couple of the data as well on the game, when I spoke to Gags as well over the last couple of weeks, when Curtis Jones... don't need the eye test really, all of us, when we've seen Curtis Jones come onto the pitch so far this season, he's made a big impact, and he's very deserved that he's in the starting 11 tonight. But Frimpong coming in as well, and something needed to give really, and it's certainly that starting 11. There's been a lot of rotation as well. Hopefully, Jav, hopefully that is the case, mate. But big firepower for Liverpool tonight. Ekitike, Isaac, and I think long-term Liverpool Reds, in terms of post-Mohamed Salah era, we all love the lad, but Liverpool eventually starting to score more goals, and I think long-term, in terms of the way in which Arne Slot wants to evolve this side, I think eventually we will see Ekitike, Wirtz, and Isaac in a forward three in some capacity, whether that's two strikers, Wirtz in behind, or Ekitike just off the left-hand flank, or it's going to be a lot of variation really. But and I do think long-term Liverpool will go to a back three, hence why I do think it was a massive ploy that Liverpool were after Mark Gahey anyway, and especially if you're signing a player in the ilk of Frimpong and Kerkez as your two marauding fullbacks. I think long term that's where Liverpool will end up, in a 3-back formation. And then just obviously with the attacking talent off the bench and even on the pitch as well tonight. There's goals in us. There's goals in Frankfurt as well. It's set up as a 4-3-3 anyway, but Robinson, Virgil, Kanate, Frimpong set up, and then the midfield of Wirtz, Jones and Szoboszlai, and then Ekitike, Gakpo and Isaac up front, the forward three. But we'll find out in the first 20 seconds how that structure is facing up anyway. But Reds, who are new to Anfield Index, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Do drop a like on the video. We are very quickly approaching kickoff. Liverpool's players are in the huddle at the minute. Very, very close to kickoff. And let's hope Liverpool can get a massive win tonight. But if you are wanting, and you are listening to the commentary, try and do me very best anyway. Let's hope we are commentating on a big Liverpool win tonight. But we are underway here in Frankfurt. Come on, Reds! Come on, man. Just win. Liverpool shooting from left to right. I do apologise, chat. I put the graphic as the on the thumbnail as the green kit. I thought we'd be playing in that, but Frankfurt are in behind already, and it's going to be a quick corner in the opening 20 seconds. But as we alluded to, Duan, the Japanese winger, very top player anyway, 26-year-old Japanese international. You know, he's back Japan in big competitions, top talent. He's a very direct player. Ball in from Frankfurt. Away by Kanate. Away by Szoboszlai. So, come on, Reds. It's going to be a foul. It's a foul on Duan. Absolutely straight through. Andy Robbo. Just stopping him there, shoving him there really. It's one way of stopping him. Liverpool just really in the opening minute and a half here, really struggling to just get the ball under control here. Very direct, quick start from the German side. Ball's on the right. Christensen. Yeah, looks like at the minute Isaac's going to be playing off the right wing. But we know those two, Ekatike and Isaac, do heavily rotate anyway. Big high press there. But what Liverpool have, as we said, are always on the watch-longs as well, Reds, we've been far too easy to play through here. That's quite an easy ball from Frankfurt, a long searching ball, number 7. But they're not afraid, certainly, and you can understand why. They've seen Liverpool's poor form in regards to the last couple of weeks as well. Both full-backs for Frankfurt pushing really high. Top Muller, not scared of going for it. What else? Yeah, and I'm just tuning in for the first time this evening. Liverpool very much under the cosh in the opening minutes of this game. Theatre breaking through down that left. The Belgium. Fair. It's going to be a foul by Frimpong. No, it isn't. Referee said play on. Liverpool got opportunities to spring an attack down this left-hand side. Andy Robbo. He's found Hugo Ekatike. A very poor ball by Andy there. Didn't allow Ekatike any opportunity to really stride with that ball at his feet. It's very under-hit pass. It's a promising opportunity built that would have opened up for Liverpool. We could have just got that ball. It's trying to play that ball to Isaac's feet, but what Isaac was 5 yards ahead of that pass anyway. Once that ball over the top. But I tell you what, too easy there. But Larson picking pockets of space in behind Liverpool's midfield there. That's better Viet. All the way back to Mamardashvili. Liverpool just need to start stringing a couple of passes together, get a couple of passes to each other, but under the immense wave of Frankfurt pressure in the opening 5 minutes. Curtis Jones. To Van Dijk. Szoboszlai. This is what I wanted for Frimpong. You've got Frimpong on the pitch. Stretch the play. Hugging the right-hand side byline. Frimpong, but Liverpool are transitioning down the left-hand side here now. Little give and go. Curtis Jones. Ball into the far stick. Just all the way back into the goalkeeper anyway. It was a great idea initially. Much more direct on that phase of play by Liverpool. Especially when you got the calibre of forwards that Liverpool have got on the pitch tonight. Sometimes just putting the ball in the box and trying to get Hugo and Isaac on the in front of goal really as quickly as you possibly can. 9 times out of 10 they'll bet you with their quality. Well read there by Ibu. But Everton so far in the opening 6 minutes, as you would expect. Obviously, Curtis Jones playing at the base. Needs a bit of support here, Curtis. Yes, he's lost the ball there, but he had no options on the ball there. Dwan. Oh, he's through here. Moya, Frankfurt! Big save by Mamardashvili. The rebound. Is that going to be a foul on the Virgil? But I tell you what. It is a foul and it's going to be a free kick to Liverpool, but so unfortunate here, Liverpool. No, we're not, because he was onside there, really. What a well-held run by the Frankfurt forward. But Mamardashvili low down to his right-hand side just to prevent But yeah, it was a Curtis Jones ricochet straight into the path. I thought it was a foul on the build-up anyway. Don't think the flag went up. The flag went up for the foul. I'll tell you what, the communication needs to be spot on tonight between Curtis Jones and Dominic Szoboszlai. Both of them playing at the base of the midfield. That little box formation. Let's see. Ball over the top. Isaac! Big save by the Frankfurt goalkeeper. But what an opportunity that did present itself to Alexander Isak there. It was a tremendous ball over the top. I think he thought he had a bit more time on the ball. Isaac. It was straight at the goalkeeper. Cannon. But as Jav said, hopefully he does score, mate. But in terms of dominating possession so far, as we said at the opening stages, Frankfurt at the minute, 62% to Liverpool's 38%. But here, dispossessed here, and Viet springing a counter-attack. And it's a tremendous ball to find Cody Gakpo. He's got a couple of options ahead of him. He's found Isaac. Isaac inside the penalty box, and it's a corner. Big save by Zettler on the counter-attack, but a tremendous breakaway from Florian Wirtz. It's 40, 50-yard diagonal switch to unleash Gakpo down that left-hand channel. And the big Swede just tried to catch the goalkeeper off guard there. But it was on target, and it was a much-needed save. But just looking at that opportunity again, so that's Isaac. He's had 2 or 3 chances already in the game, and that's what you want to be doing. You want to be creating opportunities for Isaac and Hugo Ekitike. But come on, lad, put one of these in the back of the net if you can. But Liverpool with the corner now, first corner of the game for the Reds. Szoboszlai, ball in, won by Frankfurt. Just keep. And there's going to be a stoppage in play. Hopefully there's 2 Frankfurt players down due to a head injury. At least the Champions League referees know the rules anyway. And hopefully both players. Yeah, it was a strong coming together between the Frankfurt captain. Oh! Yeah, and that is it's not on the replay. That's an awful. It's the captain of Frankfurt. Right in the head there. He's up, thankfully. But Ed's thoughts on the game so far. But yeah, big up there, Ed's. That's his job, the goalkeeper anyway, mate. That's his job. But yeah, big up there, Phil. How are we, buds? Reds, do drop a like on the video. Massively helps out, as we said. We've got Matchday Late Night Live with Lewis Aspinall this evening. Of course, we got the post-match Raw following the full-time this evening as well. Dave and Trevor and the lads taking you through all their insight as well on the game. But make sure you if you are new to Anfield Index, you can join the Discord as well. If you do become an Anfield Index Pro member, the Discord, different avenues and more of the Discord will open up to it as well, Reds. But the Discord is free to join, as you can see there on the side panel. The link is in the description. But if you do become an Anfield Index Pro member, yeah. But yeah, Steve said it's been a very balanced start from both sides, really, hasn't it? But Liverpool have had the bigger chances so far tonight. Cody Gakpo. Andy Robbo, ball in. Intercepted. Liverpool transitioning down this left-hand side. Gakpo. To Curtis. Frimpong is stretching this Frankfurt back line really well, but just to under-hit past it. And that's what happens when you play Frimpong. If you can get it right, it allows and very much facilitates a lot more of that back line being opened up a bit more for your attackers. But it's in transition defensively. Frimpong needs to get back in those opportunities. But he's got an abundance of pace. Should be, is that going to be a... thought that should have been a foul anyway, but went on for a throw in. Gakpo, little give and go there for Floodian. Very surprised with Frankfurt's high line here, chap. We know in terms of they are a very heavy pressing side as well, a side that wants to win the ball back very quickly in transition. But I tell you what, the spacing behind, and we know already on the chances so far Liverpool have had in the form of Isaac's, a couple of opportunities. Big opportunities really, but in terms of the high line from Frankfurt, quite surprised if we're being honest. I thought he would have been sitting in a bit more deeper anyway, but certainly going for it, the German side. And you can understand why, how poor Liverpool have been. An overhit pass down that right hand side. But enough, really. Frankfurt's number 7. Being all the way across Liverpool's back line so far, down the right channel, down the left, trying to poke holes in in Liverpool's defence anyway. Here's opening quarter of the hour, very willing runner into the channels as well. So ball over the top here, as we were saying, that high line. Isaac's won that now as well. So the ball over the top here tonight is on for Liverpool. It's just about getting that ball right. Oh, done well there, Curtis, to win it back. Can we keep hold of it? That's better. Much better by Liverpool. All started from Jones' willingness to try and penetrate the lines, but his willingness to get that ball back really much quicker than certainly we've seen over the last couple of weeks as well. But it is chat. So Bosley and Jones in the double pivot. And then Frimpong. So Liverpool, as we said, coming into this game, I expected it to be a 2-prong striker formation, really, and that's certainly the case. With Viet floating in behind. That's never a foul, that. It's so soft, that, really, but fair enough. Frimpong giving away a free kick there. But Brown just went down far too easy for my liking, under not really a lot of pressure. Yes, he's holding his arm, but centre-half's been very, very clever there, really, in terms of getting that free kick. But Ed's thoughts on the opening quarter of the hour of this game? Obviously, everyone's nerves coming into this game. Liverpool looking to not make history, really, in terms of the 5th consecutive defeat. If Liverpool do sustain our 5th defeat on the bounce, it would be the first time since 1953-54 season that would have happened for Liverpool Football Club. 5 consecutive defeats. Didn't suffer that even with Roy Hodgkinson as well. But the Reds are going through a difficult period, certainly a big difficult period. Let's hopefully Liverpool can get a couple of goals tonight and put that record to bed, really, and put it behind us. We'll pick up there, Diop, as well. Come on, the Reds. Getting into the groove. Yes, to them, certainly. Trev, how are we, lad? Evening, Jack and Chat. Evening, buds. And evening to everyone. As I said, I hope you've all had a very good day. Oh, you're having a laugh. Frimpong's down. Lad, there's no way you're injured, lad. Oh, he's in. Are you having a laugh? Better not be his hamstring again. Does he twist something? Oh, it's going to be his hamstring, innit? He's limping there, chat. Oh, it's his hamstring. You're having a laugh to see it on the camera angle. That's so poor. There we go. So poor. Yeah. Yeah, so poor sometimes, but just won't work out for Frimpong, really. Here's me wanting to start and just really poor. That's I think it's 2 hamstrings on the back-to-back now as well. Liverpool being forced to make an early change. But for me, long term, that's a big concern if Frimpong keeps on getting these hamstring injuries. Especially when Salah goes to AFCON. But Conor Bradley in now, chat. Is that down to him? Not really. No sports scientist anyway, but he should be stretching before he comes on the pitch. Just one of them hamstring injuries are just innocuous, really. Can happen whenever, as we know, but just really poor, man. Nothing he can do really for Frimpong, one of them, but I, for one, certainly been one of his biggest supporters in recent weeks. I wanted to see him, but when he's getting injuries, hamstring injuries, disappointing, to say the least. Well, come on, Connor, lads. Come on, make the impact. Second chance of changing that. But yeah. Back at TK. Ball from Dom to find Gakpo. Ball over the top. Bradley in the penalty box. But clear instruction from Cody Gakpo so far tonight. Play him a lot more wider down that left-hand side. Playing as a left midfielder by the looks of it. As he is pushing up a bit more higher in that left wing position a bit more, but he's been given the opportunity just to hug that touchline down the left hand flank, stretching as was Bradley now, and as was Frimpong in the open 20 minutes. But yeah, still Frimpong hamstring injury, so it'll be another 3-4 week job that as well. So frustrating. And a player that relies quite a lot on his pace as well. Just had no luck so far in a Liverpool shirt starting. It's going to be a corner again. Liverpool's second corner of the game. 20 minutes gone here. Deadlock is still 0-0. Chelsea 1-0 up against Ajax. Marseille 1-0 away from home against Sporting. Bayern already 2-0 up. No surprise against Club Brugge. Let's hope Liverpool can get our goal. That's not a foul. He fell over his own player there. Let's have a little look on the Sunday replay. Who's fouling who here? That's very soft, that really. Canate. Just put a little finger on the centre half and he's tumbled over. Those sides aren't right. So Robbo made a very early run there. It was a possibility of a very good run, really, because he would have been in behind the Frankfurt back line if someone would have found him. That ball over the top. Gooey, she scored for Chelsea. Frankfurt got it all the way back. Very Liverpool's great start so far. The last 5-10 minutes have very much fizzled out, really, in regards to seems to really. But when the opportunities do arrive tonight, Liverpool need to start taking our chances. That's one of the biggest things we haven't been doing in recent weeks. Yes, there's been very poor performances, but when we've been getting opportunities, been very wasteful in front of goal. Hitting the post, hitting the bar, but just not hitting the back of the net, really. Especially when you're going through bad form as well. That's one of the biggest aspects you need to be doing. Can't be wasting opportunities. You are tuning in tonight, chat. Coming in from work or whatnot. Liverpool were forced into a very early change. 19 minutes into the game. Jeremy Frimpong has done his hamstring again. I think it was his hamstring, the last injury he had a couple of weeks ago anyway. But just in terms of trying to get him into the starting 11, it's becoming a bit of a disaster, really, in terms of just him staying fit. Conor Bradley already asking for a lot of minutes for Conor Bradley. Ball over the top here. Oh, just couldn't quite fall for Cody Gakpo. Took a deflection off Christiansen there. And Frankfurt. Come on, Liverpool here. Very sloppy the last 2-3 minutes here, Frankfurt. Just allowing Liverpool to have a lot of possession. Just giving them the ball back at every opportunity. And Liverpool just need to capitalise on this now. But not when we're doing that. Come on, Flo, lad. Bit more urgency, a bit more pressure from you as well, Reds. Come on. But he's done really well there, Frankfurt, to bypass the press. They're going down the left-hand side here now, Frankfurt. Larson running off. Christensen inside Liverpool's penalty box. He's had a shot. It's 1-0. How are we allowing the former Leeds fullback to have so much time and space? What a strike, by the way, but even still, the fullback should not be scoring from that angle, that far out. Again, not closing down, too passive for Liverpool, just allowing him to bypass the press. That all stems from not like one and two players pressing, and then the rest of the other Liverpool midfielders just being so sloppy in the press, so much off it. But it's too easy to play through here. It's great build-up play from Frankfurt, but Liverpool allowing them just to cut through us with so much ease. Transitioning that down the right to Christensen, Andy Robbo. Yeah, I'm sorry, you can't be allowing him to have a shot on there, and there's going to be a possibility of a check in VAR. I'll tell you what, that is he impacting Mamradashvili's view? No, nowhere near. Yeah, as you said there, one chance, Frankfurt score. Not going to be disallowed, that really. But, yeah, it's just so sloppy from a whole defensively. So poor. Far too easy to cut through our team at the minute. Gakpo, lads, why you... That's so lazy by Gakpo. He's lost the ball. And he's just jogging back. for me, just... But certainly, last 5-10 minutes, it's been Liverpool in terms of possession, but we've done absolutely nothing with the ball. That's far too much of an easy goal to score, and being honest, Reds. So passive. Too easy. Too easy. Yeah. At the minute, see, we are a million miles away from what we were doing last season. Ball in. But it all stems from that laziness in the press, really. Doesn't matter if you're playing Sunday League football, even at the pinnacle of European football in Champions League games. Doesn't matter if it's Frankfurt, Real Madrid, anyone that you're playing at this level. You are so slow in terms of pressing down the ball and just allowing teams just to cut you open. You're going to get punished. And on that occasion, yes, it's a ball in. It's going to be another corner again. But it would be nice if we could actually, I give stick to Arsenal on set pieces. But I'd all take a set piece goal right now if it meant it. Like, amount of set piece goal, like balls we whip into the box and poor. But Gakpo now on the corner. Would all love a set piece goal. Would take any form of goal. What's the referee having a word with Szoboszlai? He's not used his shoulder, but the referee's saying Szoboszlai used that part. Don't be getting... And that's the last thing Liverpool need, a silly red card as well. Nothing's been flashed at the minute, but... Gakpo cleared by Fiat. Wirtz. Tell you what, he's done so well there, Kanaf. Number 7, just to slide in and get that crucial deflection off Bradley. Oh no, he didn't touch it, sorry, Chess. Just got Bradley to anticipate that and make the touch. But without that goal, it's just got the crowd back on song anyway now. Pick up there, buds. Big up there, chat. Well, yeah, unbelievable there, Storm. But yeah, half an hour played here, Reds. Robbo down the left. Ball to find Robbo. Szoboszlai. I'll tell you what, like it was against Man United here as well, though, Reds. You've got Eyes, you've got Ekatike running off the last line of defence. They're making the runs, but the service has been absolutely atrocious again tonight so far. Obviously, we know with the Eyes, they got opportunities, but the last 10 minutes, just really failing to get that ball into the box. Ball into the box. Ekatike's appealing for a handball from Robin Koch. What a tackle by Christensen. Bradley needs to be getting much wider here. Bradley, stretch the play, man. Why is Bradley coming so far inside? Which just needs to be much wider. He's coming too central. He's playing far too narrow and congested. Whole point having someone wide, high and wide on the right hand side. Just stretch the play. Like Bradley's got the ball now. Oh, it's so frustrating. Go more wider, man. Because that's what happens. There we go. Unlucky there, Bradley. That should be a goal. Because when he comes out wide to win, that's what happens, man. Should be scoring that, if I'm being honest, Bradley. What an opportunity. Because when you come out wide and then you drift into those central areas as well, creates opportunities like that at the far stick. From wide to in. Big up there, dude. Yeah. Far too passive, mate. Far too easy. Why is the goalkeeper down? No, here we go. Just a silly foul again. Again, just so poor. But that opportunity for Bradley, that's what happens from wide to in. Yeah, he should be scoring that. Just, at the minute, every chance we have the last couple of weeks, just can't finish our dinner. Such a great ball again. Down that left-hand channel. Straight at the goalkeeper. Larson breaking the press there. And Dwan. It's another wave of Frankfurt attack down the left. Larson, very creative midfielder. Loves to get on the ball. Ball in. Time. Now break here, Eds. What a ball by Andy Robbo. Ekatike is through on goal. Hugo Ekatike. Get in. More like it. And what a ball, Andy Robbo. Get in. That's what happens. 1-1, but what a ball. What a finish by Hugo. He's not celebrating, but we can. Get in there, Eds. He had still a lot to do. He had to carry that ball 20, 30 yards. But it's an excellent touch by the Frenchman. Just to set himself to get ahead of the centre-half. Little nudge in front of the centre-half, Robin Koch. And what a finish. Low down. What a finish. But Hugo Ekatike, he knows how to score in that goal anyway. But Andy Robbo, lads. I think it's Andy Robbo anyway. Take a bow, son. What a tremendous ball on the breakaway. And that's something Liverpool have really failed to do over the last couple of weeks. But I tell you what, that's what's needed on the breakaway. We've not done that over the last couple of weeks. When we've had breakaways on counters, we've always been lacking for weeks that one clinical ball. Which is mad because we got the quality on the counter-attack. But such a... absolutely slices the opposition defence open. Well, come on, Reds. We're back into it now. We'll get in there. But yeah, that was a tremendous ball in there, Reds. Get in. But 10 minutes left to go in the opening 45. Come on, Reds, please. Come on. You've done the hard work now. Getting back into this game. But it's just that final third. The most important thing in football. Ball in by Robbo. I'll tell you what, he's playing like Pirlo tonight, Andy Robbo. Just give him the ball. Give him the ball. Oh, a bit of a Xabi Alonso for our point of view anyway. But I'll tell you what. When he's gone on the ball tonight, Robbo, he's been looking to create. But another Liverpool corner here now. Can we please score a set piece? Would be nice. It's got to be switched on here. Don't be giving away silly fouls. As Luke said there, like the fouls on the set pieces have been really annoying, mate, haven't they? Really annoying. But it's all about that quality delivery, as it was for Hugo Ekatike's goal. Ball in. There's another Frankfurt player down. Referee said play on. Oh, it's a sloppy ball by Bradley. Thankfully, Doms managed to get that, but it could have been an easy counter-attack for Frankfurt. Massively underhit pass by Connor. I'm on Reds quicker if we can. Ball down the left. Is that going to be another corner? Should be another corner. Right, come on. Let's make one of these set pieces count, please. Please. For a team that has got absolute giants in the squad. And that annoys me, chat, if I'm being honest. Why is Cody... I get Cody might be good at whipping in the ball, but Cody's what? 6'3", 6'4"? Get him in the box. Get him in the box and get Viet on one of these corners, please. Weghorst just scored past Chelsea. Down to 10 men. Well, Cody. Yeah, watch Cody get an assist here off this corner, and he has! Get in! Oh, just absolutely do it. Get in! Get in! Enough of me saying Cody shouldn't be on corners. He should be on. Finally! We've got a bit of quality and off these goals as well. Get in! Liverpool have scored off a set piece. It's not that we've not conceded them. Ball into the box. Gakpo. Big Virgil van Dijk. And there we go. We spoke it into the universe, chat. There we go. One of the big lads got on the end of it. Simple, innit? In all honesty. First real bit of quality in absolute weeks that Liverpool have put into the box off a corner and we've scored. There we go, midnight chat. I kind of spoke it in, and I'll take the case of the commentator there chatting and being honest. But finally, you must have heard me. There we go, Virgil. But with Virgil van Dijk on corners, or the size of our lads in the box, we should be getting about 2 set-piece goals every single game. Right. Why are we allowing ourselves so much space here? Frankfurt down the right-hand side. Oh! What a chance and what an interception that was by Connor Bradley, lads. Get in. Crucial interception at the far stick. Would have been 2-2 in the space of about 20 seconds. Yes, chat. We are winning a game of football. Let's hope it can be for the whole 90 anyway, chat. But ball into the box. Liverpool on the breakaway away. And the Frankfurt captain's down here. Put it out. Don't think the Frankfurt players have seen it, but it's gone down and hopefully he's okay. Are you appealing for a penalty or something? Behave. Let's have a little look at this. Oh, it's a coming together. Accidental by Ibu Kanata anyway, but heads. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, these are the sort of defence anyway, yeah. Yeah, big up there, chat. We're finally looking like the Liverpool we love. Set pieces as well, but what a tackle that was. Yeah, big up there, Pack. Big up there, Pack. Yeah, there we go. There we go, mate. Yeah, looks like it's bad injury there from Robin Koch. Nah, no penalty there, chat. How good does it feel? Liverpool's going off of a corner. Been a while. It's been so used in recent weeks to us conceding them. Haven't we? All set pieces and all that, but yeah. But just looking at that goal, really. But Reds, 41 minutes on the game. It's been an absolute whirlwind of a first half. It's had absolutely everything apart from a red cards, really. end to end, exactly what we anticipated, chat, didn't we? Both teams can't defend to save their lives, really, in both respective divisions, really. But yeah, big Virgil. It's what happens. And that's exactly why Gakpo's on corners. How wrong I was. Or in recent weeks, we've just been whipping in balls into the box, and it's just come to absolute nothing, really. Mm, 100% there, football. Yeah, he's done well since coming on, Bradley. 100%. Much needed. Oh. Duan down the right. Van Dijk. There we go. And let's hope that goal gives Virgil a lot more confidence now as well going into the weeks and in terms of the team as well. Yeah. Hugo Ekitike down the right. What a touch that is by Ekitike. Oh, Isaac, ball over the top. It's going to be a corner. There we go, Liverpool. Very unlike Frankfurt at the far stick there, Larson. Putting his goalie under immense pressure. That's a good one, that's it. Yeah. I am 30, by the way, as well, chat. Always good. But, yeah, it's a good one, that's it. So come on, Dom. Another corner. Shut me up on the commentary. Let's score another one. Make a 3-1. Come on, Neds. So Buzz Light. Outswinger. Canate! Get in! There we go. 2 centre halves. Finally. A big goal by Ibu Kanate. Finally, we found out how to whip a ball into the penalty box off a corner. Ibu Kanate. Get in. Last 2 corners. Superb delivery. First one from Gakpo to set up Van Dijk. And Ibu Kanate. It's poor defending by Frankfurt, but we take that, Reds. Ibu. Bang. That's more like it, lads. It's more like it, Liverpool. Get in. Have a bit of that. Absolutely. Thing is, with our centre halves, remember Big Sammy? It was so difficult to defend him. But I'm sorry, every single corner and set piece Liverpool have, Ibu and Van Dijk should be on absolutely every header. Oh, there we go. There we go. Big up there, Pack. Get in there, Reds. There we go, chat. Right. Reds, we've done the hard stuff tonight. Can we have another corner, please? You know me, chat. I slag off Arsenal on the set pieces, but it's refreshing. Refreshing. Liverpool scoring. But we've got big lads in our team, chat, haven't we? And we've got quality in our team go on. Would be nice if one of our attackers could score, but at this minute. Go on, Bradley, lads. Breaking into the box. Get your heads up, lads. Oh, don't foul them, don't foul them, don't foul them. But 4 minutes, sorry there, chat. 4 minutes of being added on. Is this Arsenal in disguise off these corners? There we go. Well, there we go, Reds. That's much better, isn't it? Bit more relaxed now. Not to say that we can't really relax at all, but 3-1 up here. That's been a while. It's been a while. There we go. We'll take that then for tonight. Set piece FC. We'll take that. The minute. If it makes us win games of football. There we go. Got the ball into the mixer. Ekitike. Viets. Oh, come on. There we go. Another goal just before half time. And as we've said for weeks, Reds, haven't we? We know the team's been playing with not a lot of confidence. Quite evident, really. But if a couple of lads can get a couple of goals and we can win this by about 6-1, if we can, with a high score line, a couple of lads get, I tell you, instantly confidence, especially in football, is massive, really. And you'll be seeing more like the Liverpool of old coming back into these players. They'll remember how to start playing football. But yeah, it was a corner, chat. But yeah, Steve saying that's better from Liverpool. Yeah, big up there. Big up there, Tango. Yeah, we'll be back, mate. We'll be back. We've been poor this last couple of weeks as well, haven't we, Reds? But it's got to switch on. Don't concede just before half time, please. Done the hard work, getting 3 goals away from home in Europe. Switch on. Lovely flick from Frankfurt down the right. He's really struggled to really impact the game so far tonight. The former Dortmund man. Mamadashvili with a quick ball out to unleash Florian Wirtz. He's got so much space ahead of him down this right-hand channel. He's chopped in onto his left boot here. Go on, out wide. Ekatike. Get on side, Gakpo, lad. Little give and go. But I'll tell you what, Ekatike's been tremendous so far tonight. A goal already at a very familiar surroundings for the Frenchman. Obviously moved 4 months ago. And he's had a big impact already tonight, but in a Liverpool shirt, he hasn't really disappointed. And he certainly deserved his starting berth tonight. He's played like a lad that has deserved it as well. But Liverpool just seeing out the last 10-20 seconds here. It's all good, Reds. Yeah. We'll take it the minute if we keep on scoring them as well, mate. But there we go. Half time, Reds 3-1. Liverpool have won a half of football. Get in there. There we go. But Hugo Ekatike, there's so much to wax lyrical about that we will do in the next 15 minutes. It's more like Liverpool. But well done, lads. Well done. More like business like usual there, really. After the lads. There we go. Take the headset off. But Ed's first thoughts on the opening 45 minutes. Liverpool are 3-1 up. Did find ourselves 1-0 down in the opening stages from the former Leeds fullback anyway. Christensen on the 26th minute anyway. But Liverpool grew into the game, to say the least. We certainly did. Hugo Ekatike, but in the space of a 9-minute spell, Liverpool got their act together, really. And the first goal come in the form of a deadly counter-attack from Hugo Ekatike. But if you're watching the game or the highlights when you're coming from work or out and about tonight, Reds, just look at this, like the tremendous ball on the counter-attack. Andy Robbo just unleashing the Frenchman. He still had a fair bit to do, Hugo, but it's that final touch that really sets him away from the centre half, makes the opportunity, and pretty sure it opens up the XG, to say the least, really, in terms of just giving a more of an easier job. But I'll tell you what, Andy Robbo, I tell you, he needs to start next week, or this weekend anyway, against Brentford. He's done really well, Andy, but it depends how much mileage he's got in the latter years of him. But he's been tremendous tonight, really. Seems to be a bit more of a better understanding down that left-hand channel between him and Gakpo, which is understandable. Both players have played with each other a longer period in a Liverpool shirt as well. And then obviously the two centre-halves. As we said before, the kicks. And don't worry, chat, I've not got my notes out. I'm seeing the goal as it is happening. I'm not looking at I didn't even get, because this is live, innit? The telly and that. So I'm not behind. I'm just saying as it is. And as I said, just get your centre halves. We've got a big team. And what do we know? Virgil van Dijk and Ibu Kanate got on the end of 2 tremendous crosses indeed from Cody Gakpo. Where's me saying, Cody, get in the box, lad? But shut up, me. And he shut me up. Well and good. I'd happily take that every single week. But yeah, what do I know? But a tremendous delivery. Finally, Cody Gakpo whips a ball in with quality and one of our centre-halves is in the 6-yard box, big Virgil van Dijk, and then 4 minutes later, Ibu Konate gets on the end of a Dominic Szoboszlai cross, an outward swinger, and the big Frenchman, would have took a lot to really stop Van Dijk and Konate. But with the extent of quality within Liverpool's team, even from a dead ball situation, we've got quality. Gakpo can whip them in, as we've seen with the goal, but mainly Dominic Szoboszlai, Florian Wirtz as well, and across the pitch really, Liverpool have got in terms of putting balls into the box for our attackers. But on this occasion, for the second and third goal, it was our big centre halves, and I'd just like to see a bit more of that really, even being honest, Reds. Do more in terms of, we've got a big physical side. We just need to stop being too soft really in the penalty box. Like just get in there, get the centre halves in, get the big lads in, and but it all comes down to that quality into the box. If the lads are making those runs, you've just got to be found, most importantly, and that has been the case as well. And Jude as well, this certainly wasn't going anywhere for me, mate. Staying in the managerial job anyway, but it's that's the thing, Reds, as I said at the top of the show. It's been a difficult week for the players, or a couple of weeks, and even for the fans as well. It's not been good seeing Liverpool win games, lose games of football. It's always better seeing Liverpool win games of football. There's still 45 minutes to go. The game's not over and done with, but what Liverpool have put ourselves in the firm driving seat. Got every opportunity of coming away from this game if we keep on playing as we did at the back end of that first half as well. But we are an absolute machine. When we do start playing out a maximum, our best quality in our players shine as well. I think if you had to pick a player in the second half that could maybe get another goal, for me, I think Flo, just to give him a massive injection of confidence. Really, he's coming back to Germany anyway, and obviously I'm pretty sure he'll be meeting with quite a fair couple of his family members and all that might have gone the game tonight as well, but just to give him a bit of confidence and belief. Not that we don't believe in the lad, but he's certainly going through a difficult period, because he wants to be getting the goals and assists as well, but maybe in the second half, if Flo can get on the end of it, and even an Isaac goal as well. But mainly for me personally, I'd love to take anyone scoring, but if it meant Florian Wirtz getting on the end of the next one, I'll be all there for it as well. But chat, thoughts, general consensus on the first opening 45 minutes, much better. But in terms of statistics wise, the biggest one, the 3-1, yeah. But in terms of Liverpool coming back into this game, the first 10-15 minutes, Frankfurt obviously dominated possession. It really dominated the possession. Liverpool were really struggling, but I mean, as that first half did get on in the latter stage of the game, Liverpool wrestled a lot more control in the game. So the first half finished 64% possession to Liverpool, to Frankfurt's 36. Liverpool an XG of 1.74, and that's what we said against Man United. That's what I said to you, chat, as well. We've just been so wasteful, but tonight, an XG of 1.74, and we've got 3 goals. Just says absolutely everything you need to, really. Total shots for Liverpool, 6 shots, and 6 shots on target tonight, Reds. Football's very simple, but if you take your opportunities as well, and we've really punished Frankfurt tonight as well. Yeah, that's more like it, Liverpool. If you're having a shot, get it on target, and for 3 of those shots have turned out to be in goals as well, which is fantastic. Defensively, really good so far, apart from the goal in which we conceded. Obviously, Christensen, the former Leeds fullback. Anyway, I felt it was just too easy, just to allow him to have that shot on goal. It went through a couple of the legs of the defence, went through Robbo's legs, but it's one of them. Good strike, but even still, if I was Arne Slot, I'd be speaking to him and be like, there's always room to improve from a defensive point of view, even when you are winning games of football. But yeah, what a joke of a ball by Andy Robbo on the counter-attack, really, Reg, but what a finish by Hugo Ekitike. Yeah, Robbo, that ball he was on the edge of his own box, and he's played a 20-40 yard ball through the heart of that Frankfurt defence on the counter-attack. But the main thing that Liverpool, I don't know how you feel, Reds, as well, but it's great that we've got Ekatike and the other lads on the counter-attack. Because even on recent weeks, when that opportunity has arrived, Liverpool have really failed to get that clinical ball on that counter-attack absolutely spot on. It's always either been under-hit, over-hit, or just hit an opposition defender as well. But yeah, it's so refreshing just seeing Liverpool score off corners. It sounds simple, but it's been hard work, and we've made it hard work over the last couple of weeks. Just, if I'm being honest, I used to love, like, I'm pretty sure as whatever generation you watched, big Ron Yates as well. If you watched Liverpool back then, very deadly on corners as he was, the big man as well. And obviously you've got Virgil van Dijk and Ibu Konate, two colossals in European football, two big lads, and they've stamped their authority on the pitch tonight and got the goals that are very much needed as well. But big up their chat as well. Let's get to all your comments. Let us know your thoughts on the first half. What's really impressed with you? But as I said, if you are an Anfield Index Pro member, you can listen to the post-match raw after the full-time whistle. That'll be getting recorded live in the studio. But if you are a Pro member, you can listen to it as it is getting recorded as well. Little preview will be 10-15 minute preview of the lads. Will be on YouTube as well, so keep an eye out and keep a listen out for that on the YouTube side. But obviously we got Lewis on the late night show this evening, taking you through all the big moments. His instant post-match reaction will very much gauging your thoughts and opinions on, let's hope, a big Liverpool win again tonight. But Liverpool put themselves firmly in a big position in the driving seat really tonight, but still a lot more work to do in the second half. It's not over yet. Give me 1 second. Isaac, big up there, Tango as well. Isaac, he's great value for the squad as well. It's okay. There's more to come in the second half. Hopefully, chat. Big up there, Red Eye. Trent-esque assist from Robbo there. It was, mate. Well, what is it? Robbo's not that far behind Trent in terms of Premier League assists, is he? Would be a nice little departing achievement for Robbo if he is to leave in the next 12 months anyway. Obviously, he's coming to the remainder of the back end of his contract. But yeah, it's going to be obviously Kirkes. He's a very good player to bring in, but I think the levels and the standards in which Andy Robbo is set over the last 7-8 year period since he's been at Liverpool. Of course, the last 2-3 years he hasn't been playing at his maximum, but even still, Andy Robbo, when he has played, he always produces like at least a 6 out of 10 performance in his Liverpool career. And in a big game, and the big games where he has a very good game, he gets a 9 out of 10. He always provides constant threat down that left hand side. But tonight it was through the middle. But yeah, Red Eye, spot on ball through the middle, mate. As Storm saying, nice to get Isaac to get one, or even Chiesa to come off the bench as well. But Reds, if we can get a couple more goals, then that's when you're allowed to rotate. You can give a couple of lads a bit more confidence. You can very much give Chiesa the well-earned run out as well, because he fully deserves it. But it was a very strong statement by Arne as well. I know a lot of Liverpool fans, me in particular, was like, oh, maybe bring in Chiesa, but Arne, he made the big decision not to start Salah, and I think if it is the case, I don't think Salah will start on the weekend in the Premier League. If I'm being honest, why change a winning side? If I'm being honest, the only obviously player that will be starting possibly on the weekend against Brentford will be obviously the right back. If anyone's just come in from work or out and about, or what Reds Frimpong looks like. He did indicate on the TV, on the replay as well, pointing to his hamstring, which could be another 3-4 week injury, depending on the grade of the injury as well, the hamstring, which is disappointing. But we've just got to keep Conor Bradley fit, Jack, because at the minute, obviously, Joe Gomez can play down that right-hand side, but I think the way in which we want to facilitate the squad down that right-hand flank, but since he's come on, really good. I think obviously prior to the goal in which we scored, obviously it was that big opportunity. Bradley could have easily have been on the score sheet as well, with that opportunity drifting from the right to the inside channel at the far stick. Yeah, he's a very good fullback, Reds, in all honesty. Bradley still got a long way to go in terms of his development, but how old is he? 2021? Plenty of years ahead of him. The main thing with him and Frimpong, both of them, is just stay fit. Stay fit, Reds. And I think the opportunities will always arrive at Liverpool if you're good. They are two very capable fullbacks. But Conor Bradley, he's still a young lad. A long way to go, but he's done well. As Ross has said there, it's been class, mate. Really class. And it will be sad, whatever happens in the summer with Andy Robbo. But Milos, he'll be looking at the bench tonight, and they're the standards that Milos has to do. Of course, Robbo, it's been a difficult couple of seasons for him, of course. He's not getting any younger, and Robbo himself knows that. Robbo wants to be starting every single game, but as is the case of every great Liverpool player, every Liverpool legend, Robbo's a legend for me. He's been instrumental the last 10-year period in that Liverpool team. He's been a consistent down that left-hand flank. And yes, when eventually time does come for Kerkez, he's had his opportunities, but yeah, Robbo has been the standard bearer of left-backs, not just for Liverpool, but in European football. The consistent performances Robbo has always put in over the last couple of years as well. There was a very long period for me where Robbo was the best left-back in European football for a good 2-3 year period at his pomp, really. And we were very blessed to have him in a Liverpool shirt. And even at the age he is now, Andy, he's still putting in solid performances. And yeah, all around, it's actually refreshing just to see Maka actually get a rest as well, Reds. Yeah, as much as we can, just allow McAllister just to recuperate, get some more time on, not to recuperate really. Oh, I'm hoping that's not an injury here, chat. So yeah, have they got the watch along on at half time here, Anna? Because you just brought on Chiesa. Chiesa's come on, and let me just listen to the audio here, chat. Chiesa's coming on. I'm hoping that's not an injury. We'll find out, chat. Let us know if you're on social media. Hopefully that's not Chiesa's coming on. Is that for... I'm guessing it's for one of the strikers. Isaac or Ekatike. Oh, is it for Gakpo? Oh, Isaac. Yeah, I think Isaac's off here, chat. Hopefully he's not injured. Don't be injured. Yeah, Isaac off. Yeah, go on, Chiesa. There we go. What we were saying at half time, chat. Give him an opportunity. It's been, come on, Chiesa. Take your opportunity tonight, mate, please. There we go. But hopefully Isaac's okay, chat. We'll find out. Isaac's off, chat. Isaac's off for Chiesa. I've not heard nothing at the minute, but chat, if you're on social media, let us know in the chat. Chiesa's on. Come on, lads. But I'll tell you what, it's not too bad of a substitution. Big European pedigree. Oh, Chiesa's just been fouled. Oh, sorry, chat. Would be nice if we could actually start the clock. That's right. But there we go, chat. Obviously, you want to sync up your comments so you can do. There. But chat, if you're just tuning in. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, of course. We're always going to be vulnerable on the counter-attack, aren't we, mate? With Robbo, he's not 25, is he? I think Robbo's like 31, 32, but sadly. But his mind's still there in terms of reading the game, but his legs can't really keep up with him, can they? But, yeah. Yeah, Chiesa, come on, chat. Everyone's excited, and I think we all are. Come on, let's get a fourth goal. Let's get more goals. More goals. Let's be greedy. Just gives everyone a bit more confidence. All of us Reds around the world, and most importantly the players and Arne Slot and the lads. Chiesa. Yeah, so it looks like Chiesa playing very centrally here. Robbo in, ball in. Punched by the Frankfurt goalie. Tell you what, we're very much entrenched in Frankfurt's half here. Like, every Liverpool player is inside Frankfurt's half here. Trying to just figure out where the Ekatike backing into his centre half. What a touch that is. Wirtz, he's still got it. Magical feet. Oh, unlucky there. It's away by Koch. I'll tell you what a bring down that was by Ekatike. He just brought it out of the sky. He's got such a big touch for a big man. A good touch for a big man. But yeah, I was trying to figure out. So it's Chiesa and... So it's a like-for-like switch in terms of positional play. But Bradley... Chat, break the bank and bring in... What a touch that is. Go on, Connor. He's done well, Bradley, down the right. Yeah, as I said at the beginning of the show, chat, I think long-term Liverpool will go to a 3-back. And I think that's exactly what we're seeing at the minute. So it'll be another corner. Corners are being absolutely goal dust at the minute. Guaranteed goal at this point. But yeah, just really good to see Liverpool. Bradley pushing on down that right. Chiesa, Ekatike through the middle, and then you've got just Floody and Wirtz. Not too bad, is it, Reds? Just floating in behind, picking up the right-hand pockets, the left-hand pockets as well. And then you've got the other lads behind them. And come on. Another corner. Let's get another one, please. This will be Szoboszlai. Oh, I'll tell you what. Ekatike should have. Chiesa! Oh! He's on. That should be 4-1. But on that, I'll tell you what, that header was going in from Ekatike. And an overhead scissor kick volley from Wirtz. You've just robbed Wirtz of another assist. What's Wirtz got to do to get an assist this season? Oh, tell you what, have about 10 assists if his teammates could actually finish. Well, I'll tell you what, Frankfurt are really panicking, and this is really good from Liverpool. Started exactly where we left off in the first opening 45. Just not letting our foot off the pedal, really. It's just really good to see. But Chiesa there, little overhead scissor kick volley there, chat. Must have been goal of the week in the Champions League. That it went in, and he was onside as well. But this is more like Liverpool, really stretching the team, opposition. But when you do this, you need to be very protective of the ball. You can't be allowing to lose the ball in transition. But I'll tell you what, Jones and Szoboszlai in the double pivot, really good tonight. Oh, what a ball by Jones. Ekatike. Oh, Hugo, lad, just slipped. No contact there. He's thinking too far ahead of himself there, Hugo. But the Jones and Szoboszlai pivot tonight's been tremendous. Well done. And that started from Wirtz closing down. Much better there, Reds. Closing down much better there. That's what happens when you're pressing right, forcing the opposition into a world of trouble. Gakpo, I'm not saying anything about your corners tonight. Or for a couple of weeks. Yeah. Come on, Cody. Get over the assist, lads. Certainly get our practice in for playing Brentford. He is, Steve. Ball in. So, sadly, he hasn't found a Liverpool head. Yeah, he is, Steve. But long term, we've got a very able replacement in the form of Kirkes. Just needs to get used to his teammates, doesn't he? And just building confidence. And the thing is, Kirkes, why is he 21 as well? Similar with Bradley, 2 young fullbacks that will... Oh, well done, Curtis. Little nutmeg there, and that's got to be a yellow card for Doan, because that's stopping a counter-attack. Well done, ref. But I don't think Kirk is the problem. And that may be confusing. No, it isn't, dude. That's your opinion, mate. Your opinion, but everyone's opinions are 100% valid as well. Because you all probably certainly massively disagree with some of the stuff I say as well. But everyone's welcome there, dude. All good, mate. But yeah, it's not. Thing is, oh mate, and chat, as we know, there's been a lot of change with players coming in, and Kirkes needs to get used to the system as well. And I think that's why Liverpool have been struggling, really. You can understand, unlucky there, Freddie, lads. Willingness to close down and that. But you can certainly see that Liverpool have tried something different this season in terms of the recruitment, bringing in different players to the system as well. And as I've said, I think if we can get if we can get Geiki in, or 1 or 2 centre halves in that can play the 3-back system in terms of adjusting. I think long term with Liverpool's full-backs pushing higher, playing a bit more higher of the pitch, and then getting a bit more of it. Tell you, if Jones can continue to play like this at the base of the midfield, that's got to be a foul. That's got to be a foul. Is that a red card on the centre half? No. That's more like it, Cody Gakpo. Use your strength, lad. He's a big lad. Use your frame, back into them. There we go. Just causes a world of problem for the centre halves. I think sometimes with Gakpo, I think he forgets how tall he is. He's a big lad. You'd hate to play against him in 5-a-side, him and Gravenberch. Just very tall players, but very good technically with the ball at the feet. It's practically impossible to get the ball off over those two. But Gakpo, more of that, lads. Use your frame to your advantage. Be an absolute nuisance to play against. Be a bit more aggressive if you play. Yeah, we'll take that, Liverpool. We'll take that for the next couple of weeks, next couple of months, or the season. You know me, chat. I banter with Arsenal, set piece FC, but we'll take that for a couple of months if it meant Liverpool scoring from. Come on, Virts. Come on, lads. Free kick on the edge of the box here, Flo. As I said, there's one player that'd love to score tonight. It's that, lads. We all would. Flo, 25 yards on the edge of the box. Left-hand side of the penalty box. It's asking a lot for him to get it up and over. Oh, shot on side. It's a corner. He went for accuracy rather than power. And in that position, 100% fully agree with that. Yeah, up and down. Gets it up and down really well. Keep it. Maybe a corner. See, I've scored in this stadium. For Bayer Leverkusen. Flo. So it's going to be another corner for Cody Gakpo. Yeah, ref. It's just shoving Szoboszlai off the pitch. Ball in. Oh. Could have scored again there, chat. Szoboszlai couldn't quite get on the front post there. But yeah. Chat, do drop a like on the video as well, as I said. We got the late night live match analysis with Lewis Aspinall after the full-time whistle. And if you are new to Anfield Index, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. If you are watching on YouTube or Facebook, head over to AnfieldIndex.com to find out even more. So many great articles, great podcasts, great videos as well from all the contributors on Anfield Index. I'm on Reds. Ball down the left. As we approach the hour mark, Liverpool really grew into this game in the first half eventually. But I tell you what, it makes a world of good. It's our press spot on since we got that first goal. The press has been absolutely spot on. That's a lovely ball to find Dwan. Excellent defending there by Dominic Szoboszlai. Was a lovely ball in behind Liverpool's back line, but Dom, absolutely menace. He's absolutely everywhere in a good way tonight. Yeah, so crucial, Trev. And you know me, mate, in chat. I'm a big admirer of Curtis Jones. Yeah. I've been for many of a year. Oh, Fiat. Take a while to get that ball back out of the crowd. In Rosette there. But yeah, Jones, as I said, when Arne Slot come in, if you have to pick one perfect player that really suited Arne Slot's philosophy and the way he wants to play, is Curtis Jones. I think it was one of the best things that could have happened to Curtis, a manager like Arne Slot coming in. But every time he's come onto the pitch this season so far, Curtis, very rarely is he disappointed. Yeah, much better press tonight, Red, since getting that first goal. Liverpool. But that all comes from confidence as well, though, Reds. It's so, especially in football. But more confidence, keeping their heads up. But mainly, that's when you just start. It might sound simple, but when they're communicating a lot better. And Burkhardt coming on, the big signing that he signed in the summer. Akatike, a bit surprised he's not really started the game. The big lad, Frankfurt. Still half an hour to go. But yeah, if the game was to finish now, Reds, I think Curtis would get, for me, would get my man of the match. Straight away. But even the centre-halves, like, the centre-halves are not making stupid, silly mistakes, or the defence in general. But Curtis, oh, well done, lads. That's so good. Just pirouetting away from the Frankfurt midfielders. Yeah, 100% there. That's. Hopefully this going in. Hopefully it's the start of better things to come from Liverpool so far in the coming weeks, coming months as well. I'll tell you what, Ed's football. We've all watched countless hours of football, all of us, thousands of hours of football. But I'll tell you, if we can just start building our confidence and Liverpool start winning games of football, very quickly will those 4-game losses be very quickly forgotten. You know, Liverpool just start winning consistently games of football. And that's where the confidence and the belief will start coming back into this Liverpool team. Because the quality's there, Reds. We all know the quality's been there. But all of us, our lads have been playing with not a lot of confidence. So. But tonight, back to ourselves. Oh, Curtis, lad, if you pulled that off, lad, probably would have just ended the stream, lad. What an assist that would have been. I wouldn't, but it would have been just like, wow. Tremendous. And we're cutting through with them. Frankfurt, oh, unlucky there. But Curtis there, like a 20-30 yard penetrating through ball. There we go, Reds. We're flicking it round corners and flicking it round. Veit! Oh, Szoboszlai, please, can we give Veit an assist? But Fede Chiesa, well done, lads. Dom to Viet on the byline, cuts it across there. Oh, lucky there, Dom. There must be a running joke between all the players. Surely has to be. Not that Viet to be happy anyway, but every chance Viet creates, all the lads miss. Viet literally could be on about 7-8 assists already this season. But that's what rival fans don't actually. Well, it's because they don't watch Liverpool games, but Viet creates chances for his teammates. Just needs to start burying them. Asking his teammates, just put it in the back of net, please, lads. Ball down the left. Well done, Cody. It's more like a Cody Gakpo performance. And this is why he's no me chatting, a big admirer of Cody Gakpo. Because he's so effective when he's playing like this as well. He always creates something, a chance, a goal. Up for all the lads, really. Go on there, Flo. What a ball by Gakpo, as I was just saying there. Ekatike inside the box. Oh, square it, lads. Chiesa. Still got it there, Liverpool. It's a Robbo. It's going to be a throw-in. But what a ball that was down the left. Gakpo again. Ball in. Oh, Liverpool still got it, though. Well done, lads. This is better. Well done. Viet. Bradley. Oh, and off the post. What a save by the goalie. What a strike by Bradley. It was Maicon-esque. The great Brazilian used to... This is hallmark. Smashed it. But Conor Bradley there. And yet again, chat, I'm not joking. Viet, that would have went down as a Viet assist as well. Come on. Well done there, Ed. Much better. Come on. But again, Gakpo opening the back line up. Ekatike, big chance there. But Liverpool kept their heads up again. We went again 10, 15, 20 seconds later. Come on there. Gates are coming off. Duan and Gates are off. Kanuzun is coming on. I'm not a big, massive watcher of Frankfurt, I'm being honest. It's going to be a penalty, that ref. But very surprised that the Ozun has not really started the game. He must have been coming back from injury or something. There's no reason for them not to start him. Yeah, zero backlift. Just an absolute laser beam to the front post, wasn't it? Well done, Feddy. Closing down. This is an all-timer Curtis Jones performance tonight here, Eds. One of his best ever Liverpool games in a red shirt for Curtis tonight. Main thing is we get the result, but this is Curtis Jones and this Liverpool side in its best flow. Offsides. Well done there, Dom. Well done. And there seems to be tonight a much more... Floody and Viet, get your heads up. Please score. Get in. Cody Gakpo and Floody and Viet. Get in, lads. There we go. Rivals can shove that. Floody and Viet. What a ball by Dom. Plays it straight into the path. But what a lovely peel off the back line from Floody and Viet. But Dominic Szoboszlai, please be on. Yeah, he's on. Get in. There we go. Flo getting his assist. There we go. Cody Gakpo getting his double of the game. He's on an hat-trick. There we go, lads. Florian Wirtz has got that contribution that is very much fully deserved tonight. Get in there, Reds. There we go, Reds. Assist. But I tell you what, as I was just before saying there, though, chat, if you're watching this tonight with us as well, Reds, but that, like, confidence is one thing, but the technical understanding in terms of the structure of the side, they know where they need to be. And I say that with Dominic Szoboszlai, he's been absolutely everywhere in a good way. But in terms of who's going, who's coming, in terms of different positions on the pitch, much more better understanding. But yeah, I tell you what, the pivot of Dom and Curtis Jones is tremendous tonight. Really good. Yeah, get in there, chat. Get in there, Reds. We're all happy. We're all buzzing. There we go, Reds. There we go. Yeah, who we saying now, chat? I said I'll give out the lottery numbers after full time if you want them anyway. Because everything that we've wished into the ether tonight has happened. Chiesa, play him. Go on, Dom. Oh, he's tried to set up Ekitike. Unlucky there, lads. It's supposed to be fuming with himself. Tonight, Tom. You've done well tonight, but you can understand he's just kicked the turf in frustration of himself, really. But Jeremy Frimpong will be disappointed with his hamstring anyway, but Gakpo's on an hat-trick. And if I'm being honest, chat, only make the substitutions that are needed. If the players are like fatigued, but I'm saying the next 20 minutes, just play the lads. The more minutes they get together, especially I'm not making any changes apart from obviously Frimpong being out injured, but like much better. Oh, what a ball by Mamardashvili into the Florian Wirtz. Oh, lovely back heel. Naughty. Wirtz in the inside channel. But yeah. There we go. Yeah, whole team, mate, innit? All of us. Feddy, Chiesa running off the left-hand channel. Wirtz. Szoboszlai. Oh, what a goal! Oh, what a goal! Stop that. He's just absolutely walloped that into the bottom left corner. Oh. Oh, what a goal. It's 25 yards out, but he's just caressed that into the bottom left corner like it's a tap-in. Oh, and that's another assist. That's another Wirtz assist. We take that. We take those. Oh, have a bit of that, lad. Yes. There we go. Come on. There we go. 5-1. Come on. We want more. What a goal. That is such an unbelievable strike, that chat. But Dom's technical ability, he makes it look easy. Oh, what a goal. Oh, there we go. Can we continue playing for another hour, please? It's actually great to see the way we're playing tonight. Yeah. Wirtz has got 2 assists so far tonight. And hopefully that all of the lads, they're playing with so much more confidence now. Straight away, you can see that anyway. But let's get Wirtz a hat-trick assist. But we're absolutely... Carry on here, lads. All he is keep on getting on the act of it, really. Yeah. But yeah, possibly with Salah not starting as well. But End of the day, Reds play players that are in form. It's simple. Players should be working their way into the side. And especially no one better be getting dropped. Obviously, the only player that would be losing, as we said before, would be Bradley Infer. What a ball by Viet. Again, round the corner that was. But Curtis Jones, he's like a conductor of an orchestra tonight. Waving his left boot, waving his right boot. And the players ahead of him, they're making absolute magic. More like Liverpool. Wow. This is it. Gakpo. He's through on goal. Cody. Oh, keeper. Keeper's got it. Nearly got it on the end of it to make it a hat-trick of goals. Salah. Oh, not too bad this, is it? Salah and Maka are coming on, but I'm happy. As we said on the hour stage, didn't we, chat? I said just give the lads an extra 10-15 minutes just to build a lot more confidence as well. But two very good substitutions for me here, Reds, innit? Not too bad to have Salah and Maka coming off the bench. It's not like Frankfurt to 5-1 down, 5-1 down, like, but well done, Hugo. And Cody's coming off as well. Well done, lads. Tremendous. Is Keita coming off? Hopefully he's not injured. Don't be Keita, please. Don't be Keita coming off. Oh yeah, no, I think you're just having a couple of instructions from Arne Slot. Yeah. Big up there, Steve. Yeah, they're coming on. Yeah, well done, lads. Well done indeed. No. Macca's on for... Yeah, there's a lot of words there. So, Salah and McAllister coming on. In 1 second, headshot. And then Salah on for Akatsuki. Where's that? Oh, Gomez is coming on now as well. What's he? Slow down with the subs. There we go. Gomez on. There we go, lads. We're getting some minutes under the belt for Gomez as well. Love to see it. But 3 subs there, Reds. Ekatike off, Gakpo off, and Joe Gomez. Salah, McAllister, and Kanate off, sorry, and Joe Gomez is on. So 15 minutes left here, Reds. Let's give the other lads more confidence. Salah. Little touch. Lovely touch. Appealing for handball there. Liverpool. Just give Salah a goal as well. Just give them all. No show without show. Yeah. Gomez on. So yeah, we need Gomez this season, chat. Especially before we go into the January period in the transfer window. Joey will be needed certainly in this run of games before January. But yeah. As we said, chat on the watch-longs and certainly across Anfield Index as well. We always get behind the Reds. It's been a difficult period for the lads and for everyone as well. But you just always knew, especially tonight, especially going in with more confidence at the weekend. This squad, there's no doubt in all the lads' quality. They're good players. They've just been struggling the last couple of weeks. And tonight shown exactly their quality that we do possess within the squad. Good results will eventually return in the Premier League as well. Fully confident in that. but just got to get behind them, haven't we? But especially, most importantly tonight, the players have put in the standard and level performance that is required when you go away from when you play anyone in European competition as well. Let's hope we can take it into the Prem on the weekend, and we'll be live doing the Brentford game for that one, Reds. We'll be live at 7:30 on Saturday evening, so late game Saturday. Yeah, they certainly will be, the travelling cop in Frankfurt. Certainly is. Salah, is he going to be onside? No, he's off. I was going to say Lino was a bit slow in terms of bringing his flag up there. Yeah, and that's the thing, isn't it, mate, Trev? But that's what we all know. Like, when you're not playing with a lot of confidence, it ends up just making silly mistakes. You're trying to overplay it, overcompensate for like little passes here and there as well. But yeah, it's much better. That's what happens when the lads are confident. When we're all confident as fans as well. So let's have a little look. In terms of the table at the minute, where will Liverpool on the table with this result? Oh, with this result as it stands at the minute, Liverpool will be 10th. 8 goals scored, 4 conceded. So this is massive for the goal difference as well, though. Reds huge really in terms of the goal difference, getting us back up there, +4. Man City are on 7 in 7th place. Newcastle with 6 points as well. But long way to go, Reds, certainly. But Real Madrid 1-0. Come on, Reds, get another goal. And you never know. Goal difference could be very pivotal come at the back end of the Champions League group stage in qualification. As it was last year as well. It's weird because like City and especially Paris Saint-Germain as well, getting those last couple of goals. In terms of like literally the bottom points as well. They were so close to getting eliminated, Paris, last season. And look what they done, as we know. Van Dijk, what a ball. Chiesa, he still got it. Well done, lads. Inside the penalty box. Get up, lad. Got Liverpool closing down really well. I tell you what. Whatever scran Dominic Szoboszlai eats, I think we could all would do with eating it. Because he just constantly... it's such a such a big athletic player as well. Obviously his football and technique speaks for himself as well, but his ability just to go for 80, 90 minutes every single week as well. He's crucial to this Liverpool side, as we know, but we need to keep him fit. And in the summer, or even in January, just we could bring in another number 6/8, someone that's got that athleticism about the game and of course the technical ability of them as well. But Dom in this 6th position tonight, much better, much more controlled. Yeah. 10 minutes left to go here, Reds. But Reds, if you are new to Anfield Index, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Obviously, head over to AnfieldIndex.com. Find out even more in terms of podcasts, video podcasts, audio podcasts as well. Obviously, articles, over 600 plus free articles a month. But if you do become an Anfield Index Pro member, obviously all the greater content opens up even more as well. You can listen to all the audio podcasts in their full extent. Move ref. There we go. But obviously we got following the full-time whistle in about 20 minutes time anyway. we will have Lewis Aspinall taking you through his analysis on the game. But most importantly, we ask and all use your thoughts on the stellar Liverpool performance, your man of the matches, and just general consensus really on a big Liverpool win. Lewis will be taking you through that tonight on the YouTube side. And of course, if you are an Anfield Index Pro member, you'll be able to listen to the full extent of the post-match raw following the full-time whistle tonight. Little preview on the YouTube side, 10-15 minutes, but if you're an Anfield Index Pro member, get subscribed, Reds. What are you doing? Links are all in the description as well, Reds. And check out It Was Always Liverpool on the Substack as well. Very talented journalists over there as well. Got some very big writers on It Was Always Liverpool Substack. Obviously, the links to all that can be found in the description as well. But yeah, us can. He's got a bright future ahead of him. The Frankfurt attacking midfielder. But since he's come on, he's really been very ineffective. But when you're coming up against this red juggernaut in the second half, really difficult to sustain any real sense of possessional quality on the ball when they've had it. Because Liverpool have been like the Liverpool of old tonight, relentless in everything we've done tonight. Ball in, cleared by Joe Gomez. I'll tell you what, look at Curtis leading the press there. Him and Szoboszlai. On many of occasions tonight, they've been the first man pressing, getting high up the pitch. And they're in here, Frankfurt. Stand them up, Joe. Stand them up. Oh, well done there, Gomez. He's shot wide there. But Joe Gomez has done really well there. Shouldering him up there, jockeying him. Forcing him very wide left. Inside the penalty box. But he's done exactly what you need as a centre-half. And Mamardashvili looked like on that angle, looked like he would have had it covered. But Gomez done enough to get that shot off target. Us can nearly curse the commentator there again tonight. But first real opportunity he's had since coming on, like the last 25 minutes. But plenty of shows on the horizon as well, Reds. For every single one he is. We've obviously got the Red Room tomorrow. Plenty of shows. Of course, you got the watch long. I'll be covering the Brentford game on Saturday as well. Already looking forward to that. And I know we all are as well, Reds. Watching the Reds. And especially if we can just start getting back into our full flow. Really. No international football to get in the way now for a couple of months, which is very refreshing. I think we're all happy with that. Certain Liverpool fans are. We all are. But yeah, Reds. Get it. Just so happy. Like all of us, Reds, we've seen this performance. We are a good side, but I think some of us, certainly me, I needed reminded. Not that I doubted the players' quality, but felt like an eternity for all of us that we've seen Liverpool win a game of football. But this will give them the world of good, the players, and most importantly for Arne Slot as well. Especially with that record hanging over his head, really. Obviously with the defeats as well, but says a lot from the staff. And yeah, he's been good, Andrew. Been good, mate. Yeah, full of energy, as he said there. He's been good, bud. Been good, mate. The difference tonight was we were trying to overload on the left flank. We play more through balls and large balls into the box as well. Yeah, 100%, mate. It's just that bit more of the more cohesiveness, really. Like more. Yeah, it's a late one on Saturday, but hopefully you all will tune in anyway. But obviously we'll have Daily Reds in the morning with possibly Dave. Usually it's Dave in on the weekend as well, but if not, It might be a Guy or Lewis on the weekend as well, but keep an eye out for that as well, Reds, on the Daily Reds. Well, plenty consensus galore. Oh. And shout out Robbo as well, chat. Robbo and Jones for me. Chat, get your man of the match in the comments, or player of the game anyway. For me, it's got to be, if you had to pick 3, it'd either be Jones, Szoboszlai and Robbo. But if you had to pick like the first 45 minutes to like 50 minutes, or first minute to like 50, would be Andy Robbo, but I think Curtis Jones. Go on, Chiesa. Chiesa inside the penalty box. Can he keep that in? Mo, he can. Go on, get your heads up, lads. But yeah, for me, my man in the match, chat. Let us know your thoughts as we head into the last 3 minutes of normal time. Probably will be about 2-3 minutes added on. I don't think the referee will be adding on 5-10 minutes. Frankfurt fans and players will be disappointed with the ref. But for me, Curtis, tremendous. Dictated the tempo of the flow of the game tonight. Robbo at the back, much more better. Really set the precedent, really, with that early ball, the equaliser. But I tell you what, 5-1 down, but Frankfurt again, demonstrating exactly why the Bundesliga is tremendous. I really do like watching the Bundesliga football on a weekend if Liverpool aren't playing, whoever's on. It's been a difficult night for them, but that hasn't stopped the fans getting behind the team. Still singing with the scarves up anyway. It's what you want to be seeing in football. And the German fans do that more than anyone really in world football. No matter the results, you always get behind the team. Fair play. Special. But check out your man of the matches in the comments. Interesting to see who's anyone shouted out there. Yeah, just need to get. Yeah, Isaac, the goals will come. The goals will come. Vix, 100%, mate. They'll come. As it was the case tonight. Gakpo getting a double. Szoboszlai's found Salah. Szoboszlai. Oh no, why have you touched it? Oh, I know you want to get on the end of everything, Mo, but Bradley was in on goal there. We go again. Salah. Down the right. Quick feet by Chiesa. Oh, square it! Salah! Square. So I've just absolutely nearly whacked me mic there. Square the ball, Mo. I think that was Vert as well. Need to be squared in that chat. Would have been a tap in for Floody and Vert. Oh, well done, Vert. Jones! Oh, would have capped off in a tremendous performance. Oh, he was offside. But that's so frustrating with Salah, though, chat, with that chance of Vert. He needs to square that, Salah. Like a couple of minutes before. That's just so frustrating. It's greedy by Salah, and I call it straight away. It is greedy. Well, I suppose. But it would have been very different if this game was 1-1 and Salah's done that. But fortunate enough for Liverpool and Salah, we're 5-1 up. Oh, what a ball by Maka. Now Salah. Salah over the bar. Get you desperate there to get a goal though, Mo, but 2 minutes added on there, chat, as I said. Wouldn't have been too much. But chat, Man of the match for me, Curtis Jones. But a massive thank you to everyone that has tuned in tonight, that has watched or listened anyway, across all platforms on Anfield Index. Make sure to tune in across all platforms. There's so much more content to come this evening, post-match Raw and the late night show tonight. I'll be back on Saturday at 7:30 to do watch Liverpool. This is Brentford. That's going to be a difficult game. Switch on here, Eds. Let's get your man of the matches in. Trev's gone Jones. Steve's gone Andy Robbo for him. Understand. Storm's gone Dom. It's the thing. That's when you know you've played well, Reds, in it. When everyone's got different man of the matches. That's when you know. More of that, Reds. And Storm's ends. Yeah, all good there, Reds. All good. But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. And make sure you tune in. Lewis will be live in 7 minutes to take you through all the great moments of this game. Chiesa! No! Chiesa, lads. it's team, but it doesn't matter. Liverpool have won a game of football. Get in! Get in there, Reds. And we've scored five goals tonight. What a night of football. Get in there. Liverpool back in with more confidence now, more belief. Certainly give those lads a lot of confidence. But Reds, massive thank you as always. Look after yourselves. Tune in now if the content's not stopping on YouTube or certainly on Anfield Index. If you're a pro subscriber, the post-match Raw will be out in its full entirety very soon. It'll be getting recorded very soon in the studio. If you're a pro subscriber, head over to the Discord and listen to it in the studio as well. But Eds, for this evening, massive thank you. Look after yourself. Enjoy the rest of your night. Going to work, bouncing tomorrow. Because we've been absolutely tremendous tonight. And the normal service has resumed with regards to Liverpool. Yes, we've been playing with a lack of confidence, a lack of belief. But hopefully what this result does is give the lads all that confidence, all the belief, and puts it back into them. Because they're not bad players. You've just gone certainly through the mill, really. We all have as fans and as the players, but back to what we're doing best, and that's winning games of football. But I'm so made up for the lads as well, for every single one of them tonight. And Liverpool are up to 10th in the Champions League spot. A lot of football still to go, but just got to focus on ourselves. Start getting back to winning games of football, and when the confidence is fully flowing, it'll come quite easier. A lot more easier than we found in recent weeks. But Reds, no easy feat away from Europe, whoever you're playing, but a strong 5-1 performance. But Reds, look after yourself. Make sure you tune into Lewis. Aspinall will be live in a little second on Anfield Index, next 5 minutes, to take you through all his thoughts, and most importantly, getting all your thoughts on this tremendous performance by Liverpool and what that means. But for now, from me, Reds, look after yourself. Everyone, have a lovely rest of your night. And as always, thank you for tuning in. And as always, Reds, look after yourself. And I will see you on Saturday at 7:30. But Reds, ta-da.